This special tutorial we tagged the working day. So it's a beginner's course, beginner's crash program. And let's get straight to business. So first, let me introduce to you. I'll start from creating a new file. So to create a new file in Scratch, you go to File, click on File, click on New, then click OK. Now I have the new file. So to continue, I don't need this card. So I'll say delete. See, I'll click on delete. Now, the first thing I need here is to create the backdrop, which I'll be using. That is a background. So around this area, we have two buttons, two similar buttons. The first button here is the sprite button, while the second one is the backdrop button. The backdrop button. So you can watch our other video on introduction to the scratch window. The scratch window. So I click on the backdrop, and I'll bring in. I'll be making use of the blue sky backdrop. Blue sky backdrop. So I click on blue sky, and that is it. So also I can when I click on the backdrop, I can, if I know the name of the backdrop I need, I can just type name the blue sky. Let's say type. My system is not responding. It's not responding. So you can do. I can just type it there. Mine is not responding now. So now I have blue sky. So the next is I'll bring in the walking bear sprites. So these are the different sprites we have available in the Sprite program. So this is the working bed. So I click on the working bed, I break it down to make it sit on to stand on the brand area, the brand the brand area to make it look like it's working for it. So this looks too big, so I'll reduce the size. I come to size, you can see size, and I'll reduce it to 80. Press enter. So I can bring it down, return it back. So I go to events. When flag is clicked, that's when I want it to occur. So to make a sprite work, it requires a lot, it requires some costume to make a sprite heart. To make it heart, it requires some costume, different costume. That's it. So to go ahead now, to change within those costume, I'll go to look. So I click on look, I click next costume, I bring next costume. Now if I click on this, you will see the costume change. You can see next costume. Now it looks as if it's working. It looks as if it's working. That is it. Now, but I won't want to always click on this block to make it seem as if it's working, to make it work. So I'll need to click on control and click forever. Put forever in it. So if I say, I click on it now, you can see now it is running. But that speed is too much. It is running too fast. So I need to reduce the speed and bring weight. To do that, I'll say wait, let me make it 0.5 seconds. So if I click on it, that is it. Or let me make it 1 second. Let's see. 1 second is okay. Now let's make it 0.2 seconds. So that's it. So I think 0.2 is okay. So after that, we want this sprite to always move from here, this point, to this point. We want it to go from here to here. Now I want you to look at something. I want you to look at something here. Let me one down. Okay, let me do this. I want to use this to explain. So if I draw a line like this, I draw another line like this. This point, this is the y-axis. That is, it's either going up or coming down. It's referred to as the y-axis. Y either going to the right or left is referred to as the x-axis. It's referred to as the x axis. But what makes it different? So whenever it's going up, it's y, simply y. But when it's coming down, it's minus y. So also when it's going to the left hand side, it is minus x. So we are going to implement that in the blocking bear now. So to make it go horizontally, I'll make use of the x axis. So I'll say motion, change x, change x by, let me make it 5. I can change the value. So let's see. Now you see, now it is moving towards this side. So what if I now change this back to minus negative 5? I say negative 5, then it goes back to the left hand side, towards the left hand side. That is it. So I want the bear to always come from here to this side. So if I click, it goes, oh, sorry, I need to change it to my, remove the minus, so I say 5, enter. That's it. So, so you can see, now we have our bear walking. So the bear walks from here to here. And on getting to this place, it's to keep walking, just keep going. You can see it just keep working because it's inside forever. But mind you, we want it to come, another one to just appear as if we have many bears coming and leaving the screen. So whenever I click on flag, first I want it to come back to this point because right now if I need to I stop, I'll need to bring it out with my mouse to that point. So I don't want to be the one to do that. So right now, I brought it out to this point. I'll now go to motion and I'll say go to X, Y. So whenever I click on flag, it will always bring it to this point. So let me, even if I put it here and I say go to, click on flag, to bring it to this position. That is it. Now, another thing is whenever it gets here, we want it to disappear and another one to appear. Want it to disappear and another one should appear here. Or we want it to just get here like this bar disappears and another one to come out here. So we say if it gets to this point like this, you see that is on X. So we go to control. If X position, go to X position, that is X, if the position of X is equals to, that is operator, go to operator, if the position of X is, let me say, uh, greater than, because the at the center is always 0, the center is 0, so it increases. So if the position of X is greater than, so I'll use greater than, if the position of X is greater than 303, please take note of this number. The position of X is greater than 303. Sorry, 303. If the position of X is greater than 303, then what do I want it to do? I want it to hide it and set the sprite to this point again, bring it back to this point. So you see what I'm doing? I say hide it. So let's try that out first. First, to bring it back, and when the position is greater than X303, then it will hide it. Take note of the number here. Now it's hidden. It is hidden, but it's still working, right? You can see it's still working, but this block is still highlighted. So we need to do one thing. The moment it's hidden, we want you to set it to this position. So in order to do it correctly, we need to bring, okay, we need to bring is, what's it called? Let me click here first. Now, it is hidden, but we need to show it. So let me show, so I can move it. I like to always move to the position I want. So I want it to look as if it's coming, it's entering. Do you get it? So, so you can see where is x now. X is 30 minus 302. Minus 302. X is minus 302. So I'll say set x to minus 302. So you set it and show. Set x to minus 302 and show. Let's see if I'm right. It's too slow. So I will change that. I'll change it. I'll increase the speed. You can see, you can see that. So that's it. So let me increase the speed. To increase the speed, I'll increase it to 10. Let me say 10. That's it. So it will always look like another one appear, and so on and so forth. That is how to create a working bear. That's how to create working bear. So I don't need this sprite here, so I'll delete it. Click and delete. Now we are left with this. So we have working bear. So let me give it a title. I'll call it the working bear. Call it the working bear. The working bear. The color, so we need to change it to white. Need to change it to white. And there should be a space here. So I can select the two and click group to make it a single picture. So the working bear, that is it. Cool. So let's run it again the last time. So that is how to create the working bear. Thank you very much and have a nice day.